Hi, y'all. This is Genevieve with Belladonna and Moonbeams. How are y'all doing? I'm doing really well, and I'm basically having a lazy week this week. So I'm going to be opening this lovely box of sacred geometry or oracle cards for the visionary path. I ran into this deck at a ceremony a few weeks ago, a shamanic ceremony. And somebody read for me with that, and I love them. It just really resonated with me. So then, of course, I had to own it. Big shop, right? So I'm going to take an entheme, a big entheme. We are going to open the box together. See, look. Whoosh. By the way, if you hear barking in the background, I am keeping some puppies overnight. They're going to rescue from Texas to Michigan, and they're staying overnight with me, and I just crated them, and they're crying. But they're not housebroken, so I can't leave them out to run around. And they're babies, and you know what babies do. They eat everything. So we're going to open this up now. Look how this box slides out like this. This is what I'm seeing. It's pretty, huh? Okay, I'm going to set this down while I put the athame or antheme, however you personally say it. Everybody says it different. And I'm going to put it back up. Heavens to Betsy. There we go. And now I'm going to put it off to the side while we open the box. See how it came open nicely? And this is what the inside looks like. And it's got a lovely book. We'll look at the book later. Now, we're going to open these. Now, I like it when they're all sealed like this. It makes me feel like I'm fancy and I'm getting it for the first time. I'm opening them. And this is apparently 1 through 32. Yep. And then we have 32 through, I don't know how many. Let's see. 32 through 64. So it's a 64 card oracle deck. So let's look at them. One drop. Phase mandala, but you see the phases of the moon. The kiss. Earth prayers. Fire keeper, tetrahedron, Trinity. So now I'm going to look at the book. And it's got several spreads in here, which I always like that when that happens. Several spreads, including a downward facing tetrahedron and a seed of life spread, a spiraling vision spread. And since I'm writing a book, some of these spreads may end up in my book. So let me tell you what it says for one drop. I'm just going to read it to you. In accordance with unity and spirit, there's circle, and this is the card. Let's look at it, the card. The circle represents a beginning that has no end. That reminds me of a song that I used to sing to my kids that I learned in Girl Scouts that I forgot. It's a ring when it's rolling. It has no end. I gave my love a cherry that has no stone. I gave my love a chicken that has no bone. I gave my love a ring that has no end. I gave my love a baby with no crying. How can there be a cherry that has no stone? How can there be a chicken that has no bone? How can there be a ring that has no end? How can there be a baby with no crying? A cherry when it's blooming, it has no stone. A chicken when it's pippin', it has no bone. A ring when it's rolling, it has no end. A baby when it's sleeping, there's no crying. Okay, so I'm going to go back to this. In accordance with unity and spirit, the circle represents a beginning that has no end. It is ever expanding potential and represents our connection with the holographic nature of oneness. We live in a world that at times feels overpowering and chaotic. It is easy to get caught up in a wild ride of emotional waves that feel as if they are out of your control, about to crash in upon you. Quantum physics views matter as a wave structure of space reality that is both continuous and discrete, both local and non-local. Sometimes it is all too much to handle. You are the one drop that sits in the center of this circle and of your own reality. It is within this quiet space that you have the potential to experience calm amid the chaos of modern day existence. Choosing this card suggests that you enter the golden circle and feel its potential. Create for yourself a place of calm where you may be quiet. Meditate and remove yourself from the demands that consume your time and aggravate your emotional, physical, mental, and spiritual bodies. Remove yourself for a while from the chaos, allowing a knowing that is in this still, calm place, one drop is all there is. View the rest of your life with this relaxed, tranquil, composed place. Rumi wrote, "I have one small drop of knowing in my soul. Let it dissolve in your ocean." So my mom used to say that you're more than a dot. More than a dot. I can't remember now, but it's basically that we all make up each one another, like we're all like part of the sea. We're all one drop of the humanity. And together, we are more than we are apart. Namaste, y'all. If you want to do a private reading, send me a text to 405-512-9400. Also, on January 5th, I'm going to be answering your pendulum questions with my pendulum. So send me your questions to 405-512-9400. And of course, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you never miss another video or Oracle deck again. Bye.